A pleasant day to all of you, and I'm glad to see you once again in today's video. Today, you will learn how to multiply decimals using the lattice method. Suppose you will multiply 3.5 and 2.8. Again, we'll multiply 3.5 and 2.8. Since both numbers have two digits, we make a 2 by 2 grid. That is, a grid of 2 rows and 2 columns. We also need to make the diagonal line through each box from the top right to the bottom left. So these are the diagonals. With this grid, we write the digits along the edges of the lattice, including the decimal points. So this is where we put the 3, then we have point and a 5. And the other number, we have 2, the point, and the 8. So again, we have 3.5 times 2.8. We work through the same steps in the way that we did with the whole numbers. We need to find where the decimal points meet. So this is the decimal point and the second decimal point. So they meet here. Next, we multiply the digit at the top of each column by the digit at the end of each row. We'll start with 3 and 2. That is 3 times 2. That's 6. Now, since the product is a one-digit number, we'll make use of 0 as a filler for the tens digit. The tens digit is placed in the upper half of the box, while the ones digit is placed in the lower part of the box. Again, this is for the tens digit, and this is for the ones digit. Let's proceed to the other digits. 5, 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. We put 1, which is the tens digit, in the upper section of the box, and 0 in the lower section of the box. And by the way, 0 is the ones digit. 3 and 8. That is 3 times 8. That's 24. So we put 2 in the upper section of this box and 4 in the lower section of this box. Again, 2 is the tens digit and 4 is the ones digit. Last but not the least, we have 5, 8. 5 times 8 is 40. We put 4 here and 0 here. Again, 4 is the tens digit and 0 is the ones digit. Next, add the digits along each diagonal. So we'll start in the lower diagonal. So we have 0 and we put the sum here. Next diagonal, we have 0 plus 4 is 8. And we put the sum here. Next, we have 1 plus 6 plus 2 is 9. And we put the sum here. And lastly, we have 0. Then we just put 0 here. And along from the decimal point at the side and find where they meet inside the lattice. So as what you have noticed, we have the decimal point here, and it is expected that our decimal point is also here in this diagonal line. So again, follow the diagonal line from this point down to the bottom of the lattice and write the decimal point or put the decimal point between the two numbers at the end. So we can say that the product of 3.5 and 2.8 is 9.8. Again, 3.5 times 2.8 is 9.8. All right. So this is how you multiply decimals using the lattice method. I hope you learned something in this video. Till next time.